Jesus Christ, there was a lot of blood in this first episode. If you're not a fan of blood, you will not like this first episode, and that is a huge fault on your end, because this first episode was the best, most enjoyable first episode of this season by far. Just letting you know, FYI, I still have not seen Haikyuu, so, you know, it might not be, but for right now, man, as it stands, it is the best first episode of the season. And that's saying not too much. There's been a lot of failures out there, but definitely the best episode this season. The gore is real, guys. There is gore from the beginning to the end. Seriously, man, every single time they have a chance to animate blood, an action scene, a cut, a wound, they make sure they go the extra mile. They animate it extra better, just so you could see the details, the pain the characters are going through. It's so fucking savage, man. I love it. Seeing an anime like this that's not censored, especially that's not censored, it is a rarity. I will definitely continue watching this series. Visuals of this first episode, very reminiscent of Hellsing. FYI, I still have not seen Hellsing, so I do not know if it's exactly the same. I did hear that the same studio that made this anime, Drifters, also made Hellsing. So there is that. Maybe that's why it is so much alike. Now for the characters themselves, the art style's a little bit different from Hellsing, because I do notice that the characters have darker outlines, a lot like Attack on Titan style. The shading is also very well done. I love the shading, man. It makes the pictures, the visuals, the animation just so much better to look at. Definitely a plus for this anime. Now I gotta talk about the main man. I gotta talk about the main baddest dude on the planet right now. His name is Guts. Wait, he's not Guts? He's not Guts. He is not Guts. You're telling me this guy is not Guts? Well, Toyo Hisa, a legit badass boss, man. You cannot one up this guy. I don't think there's nobody as cool as this guy right now in this season. There is nobody. Maybe Jotaro, but I'm just talking about new anime in general for this season. Nobody can touch him right now. This guy jumps up in the air, man. Jumps up in the air, about to do a fucking body slam on these enemies, and he gets fucking 10 spears impaled into his stomach. The blood gushing out, man, like a fucking fire hydrant, just squirting everywhere, covering everybody. He gets 10 spears impaled into his stomach just so he could get one bullet through the enemy. That is fucking badass. And then wait, I'm not done yet. He shoots the enemy, he kills him, it looks like he killed him. And then the fucking army that he's fighting, they run away. They run away after they impaled the other guys, because they were so in awe of his badassness. They ran away. That was hilarious. I laughed my ass off watching that. Definitely one of the highlights of this fucking episode. And then that's when things get a little bit weird and confusing. Not in a bad way. I was just really confused for the rest of this episode. I'm not sure if Toyohisa went back in time, or he's in a different world, in an alternate universe, a parallel universe. I don't know how to put it, but it's a definitely weird aspect with this show. Very interesting so far. So he looks like Toyohisa gets sent to limbo, between hell and heaven. And I guess the guy in glasses, behind the desk, I don't know who he is, what he does, what's his role so far, but I guess he decides where to send the deceased. And like I said, I don't know if it's past or a different world, but he gets sent somewhere. I would say different world, because the characters he meets, well, the characters that help him, they look like elves with long pointy ears. Definitely looks like a different world with different creatures mixed into this. Can't wait to see how this unwraps. And that's when he meets up with the one and the only Oda Nobunaga. Yes, that one. There's so many animes involving him. It's boring, but just the way the characters are designed, just the way the backgrounds are so dark and like eerie and creepy, I like this. I really do fucking like how he's designed in this anime. After Toyohisa finds out that he's Obunaga, the first thing he decides is to fight him, even though he's about to, even though he's still gravely injured. He still wants to fight him. How fucking badass is this guy? Seriously. Then we get introduced to Yoichi. Yoichi. Yes, very similar to the Yoichi from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but no, this girl. Wait, he's not a girl? Seriously, he's not a girl? But I just jacked off. Well, looks like he's not a girl. He's a guy. Another trap ruins the anime. JK, he didn't ruin it. It just confused me until I found out, until he had no tits. When he had no tits, I found out, oh, he's not a girl. My bad. To describe Oda and Yoichi, it's like describing Toyohisa. They're all badass. There's not one pansy in this series so far. Everybody is fucking badass. If I could say one bad thing about this episode, for now, it's not gonna be a huge blow to this series. It's just that I feel like the comedy bits did not work for me, in my opinion, because most of the comedy bits revolved around Japan culture, Japan history, which I do not know shit about. So I was just there going like, I guess this is funny. It was really, really awkward for me because I did not understand the jokes at all, and they went for a while. It was like at least 10 minutes, after Toyohisa and Oda meet. It was very weird and confusing for me, so I didn't really get the jokes. But what I did notice was that all of these 3 drifters are historical figures. So all drifters, I'm assuming, will be historical figures in this new world where they will have a war with these historical figures. Very, very interesting and awesome. We get teased with this, what looks like to be the main antagonist of this series. He had his nice white commander suit, his hat on. He looked badass too. I don't know if he is a historical figure too. If he is, please tell me who he is, because I had no idea who that guy is. They didn't mention his name or anything. They just showed him badass looking, and that's when the episode ended. So yeah, that's pretty much Drifters episode 1. Yeah, very, very fucking awesome. Cannot wait for episode 2. What do you guys think, man? Drifters episode 1. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. See you on the next video, guys. Sayonara.